What's up, YouTube? So another video today, and I wanted to talk about. So sorry, on my dry ass lips, bro. I just have not been putting Aquaphor on, but something I wanted to talk about today was the ability to be able to detach yourself from anything, and specifically emotionally. And I think that is probably one of the most successful traits people have, and one of the skills that determines your ability to succeed in life and anything you want to study. And you know, start of this year for me was like my lowest. I think felt like I had nothing going for me, and it took me a while to like rebuild that foundation and like start all over again. But I would say we're 5 months into the year, and I'm definitely in a way better spot than I was. I was severely stressed, so insecure, and just wasn't, I guess, in the right spot. You know what I mean? It's another reason too why I'd stop uploading on here. But I think what I've learned was to just detach yourself emotionally from anything. And funny enough, I've learned this through creating different types of business models, or just anything you create. If it fails, you need to be able to learn to just leave it alone, detach yourself from it, right? I hate to use this example, but it's number one thing is gambling. A lot of people bet with their emotions, and they bet with money that they don't have, and the minute they lose it, boom, life turns or they feel terrible, so they bet more, and they keep betting, and they're betting with their emotions, and they're betting with money they're not good with losing. And that brings me to my next point. So everything in your life has a high chance of leaving you, and you can lose, and you need to be able to build this callus or build this form of strength that can prevent you from collapsing when you lose it, right? For me, sadly, I didn't have it before, and I lost a lot of things very close to me, which in turn made me spiral down, went a terrible rabbit hole, and I lost track of who I was, and was at, like, again, an all-time low. But as time progressed, the one thing I've learned is to never, it's okay to be attached to something, but you can't let it fully consume you. And when it leaves you, you cannot, just let it take all over you. You can't let it distract you from what really matters, right? Now, this goes with a lot of things, right? You get a bad test grade, you have to learn to, okay, I got a bad test grade, I gotta move on, but I have to do better, right? Which is what a lot of people forget. You have to do better. If you make a mistake, I gotta do better. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, definitely a lot of people around me failed to kind of recognize this, and I was victim of it too. And I've talked with so many of like my close friends in college who agree with me, and it's just all about being able to accept defeat, accept your loss, accept your mistakes, and be able to detach yourself emotionally, right? Now, obviously, we're all human, we make flaws, right? And it truly takes a lot of time to actually, what I'm saying, it's easy to say, but it's hard to actually practice. So again, take everything with a grain of salt. But I wanted to kind of make it known and make sure that you guys know it's important to lose, right? But be able to detach yourself from it. Be able to not rely on winning or losing, or even just school, getting a good or bad test grade, right? It's what you can take from it and what you can learn from it that should really be affecting you, which only should be affecting you in a positive way. But again, we're all human, we all lose, we all win, right? That's just the beauty of life. But I just wanted to come on here, I had this nice thought, and preface, learn to detach yourself emotionally from a lot of things in your life, and you'll find a lot of success. That is the key to your success. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll try to post a little bit more. I miss posting on here, so